guys? We're back for another Dokkan battle video, and today we're gonna take a look at the brand new free-to-play farmable YARDRAT Super Saiyan Goku. Now, I believe this is basically the second YARDRAT outfit Goku we have gotten in Dokkan. I believe the first one was not obtainable though. You could fight him in the Trunks Super Strike event, but I don't think you could ever actually get him. So now we finally are able to, obtain a version of YARDRAT Goku. And this guy is actually really interesting. So much so that I'm probably going to go ahead and rainbow him on my main account. Because I actually think he's, again, very, very interesting. Because the way this Goku works is that in the first slot of the rotation, he has a high chance to dodge enemy attacks, which is really not that great of an ability. But in the second or third slot of the rotation, see, this is exactly why that ability isn't that good, because anything before you attack, their passive would not activate yet. So there's the super attack. He has a he has a medium chance to stun, which kicked in right there. But what makes this Goku so interesting is he is actually a counter-attacking unit. We didn't get to see it there because he did stun Future Gohan. But this Goku, again, in the first slot of the rotation, he will get a 50% chance to dodge, which would activate after he attacks, thus making it borderline worthless, because in each of the last 2 turns, you would not even have an ability for it to activate because the enemy's attacking before you do. I really wish they would amend that or fix that somehow, because it's just not great. But if Goku is in the second or third slot of the rotation, he reduces damage from normal attacks by 59%, and he counterattacks. So that is very, very good. So this YARDRAT Goku, as a counter-attacking unit, a free-to-play counter-attacking unit, I think it's actually going to be pretty interesting. And here's the thing. He is Super Saiyan Goku, right? There's some good Super Saiyan Goku cards, transforming Super Saiyan Goku, for example. But, wow, I can't believe we're getting this far in and we haven't seen him counterattack yet. Dude, I have... Talk about the worst luck for these showcase videos, dude. But that's Super Saiyan Goku, man. The thing about him is there's just not that many great ones, right? Again, Transforming Goku is good. LR Goku is decent. You have the Family Kamehameha Goku is decent. But there's not like that, whoa, back up. This dude is incredible version of Super Saiyan Goku. So it does work. Here we are. This right here, we're on the Super Saiyan category team, right? Rocking this Super Saiyan Goku, because the leader, as ridiculous as it is, the leader of the Super Saiyan category team is actually base form Goku, right? So our boy, base form Goku, we could use him along with the Super Saiyan YARDRAT Goku. And again, YARDRAT Goku, I think he'll make a solid role on this Super Saiyan category team right here. It's going to be interesting for me to see if they, really give us some sort of strong Super Saiyan 2 buff characters, because, at this point, we have a Super Saiyan 3 category, and we have a Super Saiyan 1 category. I do think a Super Saiyan 2 category would work very well, because, for example, LR Kale and Caulifla would be on a Super Saiyan 2 category team, so, having the best unit in the game on a category would certainly make it better, but we definitely do need some improvements to the, Super Saiyan 2s in order to make that a viable category team. I think a stronger Kabe would be big. Alright, so we're finally going to be able to get... Okay, well, we got Goku in between 2 support type options right here. But we're also finally going to be able to get to see his counter-attacking animation. Psych? No, we're not. Are you kidding me right now? Dude, what? Alright, and he takes a lot of damage because he, of course, has, type disadvantage against this Future Gohan. Unbelievable, man. But I guess at the same time, I feel like this is actually working as a good showcase for this Goku, right? Because this is another thing where, again, I don't want to say counterattacks aren't as consistent as people think, but, counterattacks do rely on RNG, man. You need to have, a situation where, they're attacking a lot in, a certain, like what Gohan is doing right here, mostly spreading his damage out, doesn't really help us too much. I mean, it would be good if we had the YARDRAT Goku in this rotation to put him in that last slot, but it could be annoying sometimes, because if you have a counter unit that's going to get hit once, that's not really going to make that big of a deal in terms of their overall damage that they'll be able to do, right? You need them to get hit multiple times, take a lot of attacks that their counters can really build up. And then here we are with, not able to get even one counterattack out of YARDRAT Goku up to this point. It just shows, like, how finicky sometimes these units can be, right? But at the same time, for something like one of the Vegetos, see, I guess what hurts this Goku, what nerfs him a little bit, is that, the way it usually works out is that first slot of the rotation is where, like, most of the attacks tend to happen, right? So for a unit that can't counter in that first slot, that will probably hold him back a little bit from, reaching, like, the crazy heights that some of the Vegeto units can get and stuff like that. But, I would like to point out, even compared to, like, AGL Super Vegeto, this is a free-to-play YARDRAT Super Saiyan Goku. He has a 59% attack buff in his passive, so he does counters, and he actually has an attack buff. It just goes to show, like, AGL Super Vegeto, man, he really will probably become the best CUR in the game. Also, these might not do damage unless we get crits. Okay, so there's the animation, which looks really good, and we did get a crit, which is good. But yeah, this is not going to do damage against future Gohan because his defense is too high, and Goku is in. But that is such a good counter-attack animation, man. Goku, like, blocking Trunks' sword attacks and then countering like that. I think that works really well. Quite honestly, they did a really good job. He is a free-to-play unit, but I do feel as though they could have made him a summonable unit, because, like, that animation is nice. The only thing is, I don't know what happened, but I think the art for both Android 18 as well as this Goku are pretty lackluster. I don't really know, because it's like, I've heard some people say that maybe it's a little similar to the Shintani designs, but I don't know. It just looks bad. Like, it was just another instance of comparing, like, the art in Legends to Dokkan. Like, Legends is always going to win there. Like, the way it's set up, their art style just looks a lot better, right? But then, like, actually in battle, like, the animations for Dokkan completely destroy what Legends has got, right? Where it looks like we're watching a scene from the anime with some of these super attack animations. So, there's pluses. Okay, so here we go again. No, we are not going to be able to get a counter again. We're getting kind of unlucky, just because it's a showcase, right? I'm not going to put, that Goku in the final slot of the rotation, right? Like, I don't really want to push him off. I mean, if, I was just going through a normal event right here, this is the point where, of course, you probably would put that Super Saiyan Goku in that last slot. I don't know. I guess thinking about it, because he is the type of unit, right, where you don't have to keep him on rotations, he can be good, because, I like him. For a free-to-play unit, I do like him. We're just having super bad luck in getting him his counters, because his attack stat, around 700,000, that's going to be pretty decent, I think, for the most part, considering he's also got the medium chance to stun. I think this Goku is actually going to be a relatively interesting option for Super Battle Road. I probably am going to rainbow him on my main account again, and then I think I will take him into Super Battle Road to see how well he'll be able to hold up in there, against all of those enemies. I mean, he doesn't have a defensive buff, but he does reduce damage by 59%, which is definitely good enough to get the job done, right? So I do think that YARDRAT Goku, I think he's definitely good. I do recommend everyone farm him up. I mean, he's free. He's from the Android Saga story event, which is coming out, right? That drops, I believe, on the 11th, at the same time the legendary Super Saiyan Broly EZA drops. So, we have that unit. There's the Android 18 who awakens from the Baba Shop. And then, of course, we also have the, Broly EZA. So we're getting a couple more new units. Then next week, we should be getting LR Tech Broly coming to JP. So, I don't know. I mean, you guys let me know what you think. I mean, I know, like, listen, I do think people overrate counter units a little bit. Like, counter units are very, very impressive. And they certainly can put up, like, just insane levels of damage. Absolutely. Like, no doubt about that. But, I mean, dude, it's just one of those things where it's a lot of RNG, like Tech Vegeto Blue, a lot of RNG involved in, like, where the boss is going to aim their attacks. Now, for something like Super Battle Road or a high-level Dokkan event, it's not so bad, because usually the enemy is attacking 500 times, right? So, like, you know, you're going to be able to get your hits in at some point, but I don't know. This Goku, though, at the very least, this animation right there looks very, very clean. So, let me know what you guys think of our boy YARDRAT Super Saiyan Goku. I will be taking him into Super Battle Road at some point. You know, we'll see how good he can be. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.